Today is Wednesday, February 9, 2022. I am long the S&P 500 via UPRO ETF. I bought it during after market hours or extended hours. I bought 17 shares, which was equivalent to approximately half of my capital. Normally, most of the time, I invest all my capital, but based on the setup, I did not feel comfortable investing all, so I decided to only invest half and have a wide stop loss. If you go to the transactions, you can see where I got filled today. 17 shares I bought at 67.25, and there's a date on top and the time. If we go to the charts, if you remember yesterday, I mentioned about the interval that I was watching about 45.30. Well, that happened during the last few minutes of the day, so I did not buy. And I am not surprised that we gapped higher today, but I am surprised that we gapped 40 points. I was expecting less than that. If there was a gap higher, there was no catalyst, no news, but hey, it is what it is. So during the day, I was looking for an entry point, which of course after a gap up makes it more tricky. Trying to find an entry point and see where you place a stop loss. Long story short, it was a very strong day and I ended up buying shares at the end of the day. Very strong day, and it's now trading above, it closed above the 100-day moving average, that black line. If we look at the 5-minute chart, let's look at the 5-minute chart. Here's a gap up to your left. Gap higher more than 40 points and really no major pullback. Kept waiting for a pullback and see if I could get an entry point lower, but they just stayed up there, kept going, and then at the end of the day closed near the highs of the day. That's when I decided to buy. Very strong day because it decided to just spend time versus points, so that shows lots of energy or momentum, and that suggests higher prices. So that was my trade. My stop loss, I didn't mention my stop loss. My stop loss now, for now, is placed, my hard stop loss is under 4,500. If for some reason we open lower or we trade below that level, my order will automatically execute. However, my discretionary stop loss will be around the 5 and the 20-day moving average, which are below 45.30. That's based on real-time price patterns. If I decide and now wait until I get stopped out below 4,500. But I play session by session. Tomorrow is the CPI number, which definitely will move the market. Which way, we don't know. That's one of the reasons why I have a very wide stop loss. That's about 100 points, just to compensate for volatility or big gap down early in the morning. So that's my trade, and we'll see what happens.